Hi everyone, welcome back. My name is Zain. Today we'll be having a look at Rivian. Before we continue with this video, allow me to declare that this video is not financial advice. This video is strictly for entertainment purposes and for educational purposes. Now I've got big news to share in regards to Rivian. Rivian's 400-mile electric vehicle has been delayed until 2023. Now the company will prioritize its top trim standard battery trucks. And in all honesty, it does make a lot of sense for Rivian to prioritize their R1T truck and their R1S SUV, because these are the vehicles that are currently in production and these are the vehicles that are currently available for purchase. Along with these vehicles, there were supposed to be 400 plus miles extension range. But I think Rivian has quickly discovered that this technology, the capability and the manufacturing that it would cost to produce these trucks, I believe that Rivian has just realized that this will take a lot longer to accomplish. These are the exact same vehicles, of course, but just different amount of range. Rivian is telling customers that it won't be building the R1T pickup truck with the max pack battery option until 2023, as it will be prioritizing the standard size battery pack for production throughout this year. In an email attributed to the CEO, RJ Scarin, the company says it will work on orders for the higher trim Advantage package trucks with the regular battery first, and the lower end Explorer package and the bigger battery will come later. When the company debuts its truck in 2018, the 400 miles estimated range afforded by the 180 kilowatts per hour max pack was a big selling point. The large battery pack will come standard with the truck, gets an EPA estimated range of 314 miles, but the adventurous off-road crowd Rivian markets to, but the adventurous off-road crowds that Rivian has been marketing to, every additional mile will count. So this is why this is big news for everyone who's following the Rivian company and anyone who's looking to purchase a Rivian in the future. A lot of people are looking for these vehicles for adventurous purposes. For these vehicles are utility vehicles, the best of the best, strongest of the strongest. Now, according to the email, about 20% of the pre-orders are for vehicles with the 10,000 max pack option. Given the 71,000 pre-orders cited by the letter, that's around 14,200 vehicles affected by the delay. It's not the first time the company has had to push back its timeline. The original plan was to start shipping its electric trucks and SUVs in 2020, but the R1T didn't start arriving until September 2021. The company has planned to build a second production facility, which should come with more battery manufacturing capacity, but doesn't expect to start producing vehicles until 2024. While Rivian's consumer vehicles are the flashiest and most fun to drive up a mountain, Rivian also has the obligations to cooperate customers. Amazon, which owns at least 20% stake in the company, has revealed in the S1 that preceded Rivian's blockbuster IPO has pledged to purchase 100,000 delivery vans from the company by 2024. Rivian also plans to start selling these vans and fleet versions of R1S and R1T to non-Amazon companies in 2023. That means that Rivian's attention, manufacturing capacity, and materials, including ever-scarce computer chips, are divided between customers and business contracts. According to the Electric EV blog, people who want to get their vehicles sooner will be able to change the configuration they've ordered. Whether they'll want to will likely depend on the customer's needs and patience. Inside EV posted the full letter, which thanks people who've placed pre-orders for max pack equipped trucks in 2018 and 2019 for their loyalty and commitment. The email says that people who hadn't already received their estimated delivery window should get it later on Tuesday. Now, in additional news, some of which I've spoken about before, I will bring this up once again in this video because it's so important to Rivian. Rivian will build a second 5 billion EV plant in Georgia, and this is huge. Now, Rivian is going to build a second factory in Georgia where it will assemble up to 400,000 electric vehicles per year. This will help Rivian to accomplish those huge numbers that we're all expecting from electric vehicles delivery in the next 5 to 10 years. The company made the announcement on Thursday alongside state representatives after a month of speculation over where it would look to expand its manufacturing footprint. Rivian will start construction of the $5 billion facility in the summer of 2022, and it's expected to start making vehicles there in 2024. Rivian is already building its first electric pickup truck at a former Mitsubishi factory in Normal, Illinois. The company also said on Thursday that it shipped its first 2 SUVs. It also committed to producing 100,000 customer delivery vans for Amazon, so it has been searching for a place to create a factory from the ground up for future vehicles. Now, on the other hand, with a much bigger company, that of which is Tesla CEO Elon Musk tweeted that the company's new factory in Texas will be about $10 billion plus investment over time that generates 20,000 jobs. The company has said that it expects to make as many as 500,000 Model Y SUVs at that factory per year. Knowing Tesla, they usually find some clever ways to amp up these numbers over time, so even after this factory is built, I expect Tesla to increase this delivery number and this manufacturing number because they've always been able to maximize work effort and improve efficiency when it comes to manufacturing of vehicles. So I do believe that this number will go up as time goes on because Tesla is just really good at maximizing their potential. The rather interesting thing is that most people actually don't know that Rivian as a company has actually been around since 2009. Rivian took a slow path to where it is today. Now, since the IPO, Rivian has been on an incredible rise. It's hired thousands of employees, collected billions of dollars in funded from Amazon, Ford, and recently went public in one of the biggest IPOs in US history. This is from a company that up until this moment has only delivered 2 vehicles, and both vehicles are being delivered to people who work for Rivian, starting with the CEO. Rivian is expected to spend around $8 billion through the end of 2023. That's within the next 2 years. It was also reported that Rivian lost about $1.2 billion in the third quarter alone of 2021. Now, Rivian finished the quarter with $5.2 billion in cash, but it says that the proceeds of its IPO and other recent investment funds have already boosted that figure to $19.9 billion. Now, in additional news for Rivian R1S and R1T customers get their delivery window as early as March 2022. Now, this is fantastic news because, at least for the first time, Rivian's customers actually know at an estimate when they might receive their vehicles, which is good. So the window starts as early as March 2022, but some of the vehicles will be delivered as late as September 2022. So all throughout the year, Rivian will be extremely busy manufacturing these vehicles and delivering these vehicles. But most importantly, on the other hand, they also have to focus on marketing and continually developing their business to be more efficient with time and cost efficiency. Rivian is ramping up production slowly and has only delivered to employees. Public customers still haven't received their trucks, and it looks like they'll be waiting a few more months. But it's not long to go because we are in January now of 2022. I'm making this video on the 2nd of January. So we've got approximately 3 months, 3 to 5 months, 4 or 5 months at the latest, I'll say, but ideally around March, people should be getting their vehicles, and I cannot wait to see the public reaction and who will get their vehicles first, and to see these vehicles and to see videos of these vehicles actually driving around cities. It's gonna be incredible. Most of the later delivery windows seems to be more remote customers, those living in Canada or Alaska. Earlier delivery windows are spread out geographically, not solely confined to California or Illinois, near the headquarters and the Rivian factory, respectively. But once again, this is fantastic news for Rivian to see that they are ramping up their delivery schedule. Their customers who are waiting patiently shouldn't have to wait much longer. And the fact that Rivian is planning to build an additional factory, and of course big news that Rivian plans on building an additional factory in the US, in the state of Georgia. This is obviously a really good thing, and this will be their first factory that they've built, their first mega factory or gigafactory, if you can say. For the first time, they can do whatever they want with this design. They can go absolutely crazy, and they can build as big as their heart's content. So now that they're ramping up factory development in America, we want to see the same in Europe, hopefully in the UK, and we'd also like to see a factory possibly either in Africa, or because the market out there for SUVs and for pickup trucks is huge, but especially in Asia and Africa. And Americans absolutely love pickup trucks and SUVs. In most European countries, pickup trucks are not as popular as America, but SUVs are starting to become extremely popular in Europe. Bigger vehicles are starting to become popular in Europe as well. This includes pickup trucks. So the next 5 to 10 years, the shift is naturally gravitating towards bigger vehicles because people want to get more for their money. They want to get bigger vehicles for their money. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to see more, and if you have any questions or if I missed anything in this video, feel free to leave a comment below. Let's have a discussion. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.